What is up YouTube, this is Zebo here, and today I have a quick tutorial for you guys. I'm just going to be going over the basics of my workflow that I use to edit. And so a lot of you have been asking me how I manage getting between clips in Sony Vegas and After Effects and everything like that. And so pretty much I'll just go ahead and show you guys what I do. And as you can see right here, this is Soaring in Style episode 16 that I edited for Soar Sniping, and you can see here that I have pretty much everything I've done is in Sony Vegas right here. And so if we look at this, we can see that this is the one that has most of the masking transitions and everything like that, and also it has no color correction. And so these are just the raw clips that Soar sent me, and I pretty much edited everything in here with no color correction. A couple of these clips, like this one right here, what I did is I actually edited it in After Effects, and then I just rendered it out as H.264, and then I just brought it back to Sony Vegas and I put it in there and resynced it, stretched it out a little bit, made it synced with the song. And so but pretty much everything else I did in Sony Vegas. Like this little radio blur, you can see that I added this in Sony Vegas. And then what I do when I'm finished with that is I just select the entire episode or whatever I'm editing. I select the whole thing, file, render as, and then once that is finished rendering in Sony Vegas, what I do is I actually just go to File, New, make a new project, and right click and import just the final Vegas render. And then I just drag it down here to our new composition, and as you can see, here's the entire episode, and it doesn't have any color correction or anything. And so what we need to do is just find the point where the intros stop, which is, or just the black right after the intros. And if you need to, you can come up here to all panels and preview and just go through the next frames, and then hit Shift Control D on your keyboard if you're on a PC, and it should cut your clip like that. And so now we just have this, and then we have that. And so what we need to do is just click on the one with all of our clips, go to Effect, and usually I just add a magic bullet looks color correction. And so let's just go ahead and add this one right here. And so now we have our color correction just with magic bullet looks, and you can see that looks really nice. And then what I do is I come over here and add real smart motion blur just to that top clip. And my settings for this, I just usually change the blur amount to about 0.15, and that just looks a little bit better. Sometimes the default settings, they look pretty good, but it just can get too much blur for me, and I like to keep my quality pretty high. And so we can see there that it looks a lot nicer now. And then what you can do is, if you have the black bars or anything like that, I usually just add the black bars as an overlay for this. And so I'll put the link to the black bars in the description, and all you're gonna do is drag it on your clip and stretch it out. And then after I have the color correction and everything in After Effects, what I do is just go to Composition, add to Render Queue, and render it out as Zebo. I already have a preset made, H.264, bitrate 120, CBR, main 5.1. Just copy down those settings right there. Pause the video if you need to, and then make sure you have audio output checked, or else you're gonna have no sound. And I think that's pretty much it. And then just render it out and select where you want it to output to right here, and then just hit render. And then after it finishes rendering, what I like to do is, it's usually a pretty big file size, about 5 to 10 gigabytes, and so I just import it into Handbrake, which is a compressor, and it usually just keeps most of the quality. And so what I like to do is go to Picture, or just copy down these settings, video H.264, frame rate just same as source, and 20 constant quality. And so guys, this was just a quick tutorial showing you guys my my workflow for editing Call of Duty. And so thank you guys for watching this tutorial, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. And don't forget to like, comment, and favorite it if you enjoyed it, and leave your tutorial suggestions in the comment section below. So thanks once again for watching this, and this is Zebo, guys. I will see you next time.